Good morning and welcome once again to MGTracey. So another one of the presents I got for Christmas is something I've been trying to test for a long time, is to have one of these sort of motorised brushes or sweeper mops. Now I've seen them a lot in places like Golden Corral, and I guess you're dealing with a lot of debris of food there. I've never realised why they wouldn't just want to use a vacuum, and I'm not sure if it's because the size of the bits of debris or some of it is wet. But anyway, this one's available in Amazon, and you get a nice book with it. You get to this, which is quite a cumbersome thing, but when it's all in, it does look a bit Heath Robinson on the quality end, but this actually charges up the rechargeable battery that comes with it. But it does look a bit odd, and I worry about kids putting fingers if you've just got something as obvious as that that's going to be connected to the mains. And also you've got this very strange tool, which I've now found out is basically for cutting the hairs that get wound around the system, which of course is the bane of many a vacuum cleaner. Right, I'm going to put this together now and I'll show you what's in the box. So inside the box there are a few bits you put together. This is, you just screw in part one here, screw in part two. This little joint here, you pull this switch up, and then this allows you to sort of create that shark dog leg thing, where you can actually go under a table, and you just put it back down, and it clips together. Here is your battery. This is the bit that you drop into that charger. Seems to take about 6 hours to get enough charge. You've got enough run in for about 20 minutes, I think, 20-30 minutes. Clips back in there. There's your on off. And then at the base of the unit, you've got basically 3 brushes that run around here. I've just put on this to show you an extra bit that comes free is you get a microfiber mop, which you can put on. I mean, the whole thing isn't amazingly sturdy, but I suppose if you wanted to quickly go over with the mop, that will give you another option. This bit all then just peels off, and that can just go straight in your washing machine. Okay, well, let's have a little go of this. The different clips here allow you to remove the clear case if you've got a lot of hair tangle, or actually, in fact, just here you clip that and then that drops out the dust tray. But anyway, let's have a go on the kitchen floor and see how we get on, see if we pick anything up. So our kitchen, like most with kids in, does pick up large chunks of debris. Usually the Shark or the Dyson is quite happy, but if you wanted a quick clean, maybe this is the answer. So now you have all 3 brushes running there. As you may hear, it's not particularly quiet. But you can swivel in any direction. It's not picking up the bits at the edge there, look. I'm sure any of the vacuum cleaners would have been happy to have got that. It's quite bendy, flexible, or wobbly. Right, let's find out if we in fact picked anything up. We'll have a look what's in the tray now. I mean, using it, it does feel to bend a lot and a bit wobbly. I don't know if that's a good thing or the whole thing is going to fall apart within your warranty period. But anyway, clip these 2 here, and that should release the tray. Well, that bit's fine. Oh, actually, look, fair dues. There's a fair bit in there. I've managed to spill some of it over the table, but you can see there's a fair bit in there. So it did pick up those larger chunks. Doesn't really go right up to the edge, but here we can start to see those brushes. If I turn that on, you better see how that works. And you have got ones on the edge as well here. Now I believe if we move these 3 over, we can take this clear lid off as well and have another look. Let's do that. There you can see there are a lot of brushes here. You've got some on the end and all the way around the unit. We turn that on again, you can see how they all move. We don't seem to have had too much hair entanglement, but realistically, if we did, is it going to be that easy to try and snip off the hairs with that? I think you're probably going to end up using scissors, aren't you, if you had a real problem with hair there. Just show you the underneath. I guess this is where the motor is in here. So it is very easy to get the dust tray out, but it's not very easy to put it back on. You certainly can't do it top down because you can't see where you're doing the joints, and you've got tiny little plastic bits here, and I think if you force those are going to snap off. You've got a hole here to fit over the motor, so that you know that it's going to go that way around, and then you're really trying to line up these three corner bits here, which I don't think I can do with one hand. I'll have to put the phone down 1 second. Yeah, that's defo a two-hand job, and then it clips in, and you can see that's in there, and then we've just got to drop back our lid here. Again, this is not a one-handed job, is it? Let me put the phone down again. Yes, that is a definitely two-hand job. So this just plastic bit clips back on, and then there's these three lugs here that secure that. Anyway, let me know if you have this type of motorised broom, a floor zoom or something similar. I say they're very popular in restaurants. I don't quite get it. I mean, yes, it is cheap. I think it's just as easy to go over with the Shark or the Dyson and make sure you do get all those bits and pieces in and not have to worry. Also, these that looks like balls here are the thing that the unit is basically sliding around on, and they're solid. So they are just bits of plastic that are rubbing against your very expensive floor tiles, which doesn't seem ideal. I thought from the picture that they were balls and they would like spin round to give you that ease. So all in all, does it pick up the stuff? Yes. Is it very cheap? Yes. Is it noisy? Not half, Rodney. And I don't think it's going to cope with long hair too well. But then again, if you're talking about something that's $30 compared to, I don't know, $400 for a Shark or $600 for a Dyson, maybe this is just as easy. Charging, straightforward enough. Looks a bit bulky with the UK plug. It's a bit easier with the American plug. Anyway, please like, share and subscribe. Leave me a comment, let me know how you've got on if you've got this, or if you'd like me to review something else. You can send me a super thanks, which is send me a couple of dollars, and I just reinvest that money in future videos. This is Paul from London. I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.